welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually bringing you a side part quick weave tutorial. It's going to be a full start to finish kind of talk through video. So if you want to listen to me talk, go ahead and leave this audio on. So as you can see, I'm just starting off with this braiding pattern. I'll make sure to leave a link down in the description box of the original tutorial, which is actually the one before this. And then of course here I just have my leave out about 1 inch on I guess the side and then around the front. So I'm using 2 wig caps. This is of course to protect my hair just as a kind of protective style so that so much glue does not actually seep through. And then I'm actually going to be showing you guys a very detailed tutorial later on about a week from now of exactly how I remove my quick weaves and how I reuse them as like U-parts. So you'll see that. Stay tuned, of course. And then here I'm just showing you exactly how I kind of carve out my leave out, and so I'm just using a white. You can use any color like eye pencil or whatever it is that you want to use to be able to kind of mark off where your leave out is. That way you don't get any glue in that area. So there that is. And then of course the hair that I'm going to be using is by Version Hair Fix, and they went ahead and sent me their Wavy bundles. I did receive a 24 inch, a 22 inch, 20 and an 18 inch, and no closure at all because like I said, I'm going to be doing this natural leave out tutorial. So the 24 inch ended up being just entirely too long, like in its wavy state. It was in the middle of my butt crack, so that was just like, no, we're not doing it. So I did go ahead and just start with the 22 inch and just unraveled it. Y'all, this hair was extremely soft, so I'll make sure to kind of do an update video to let you know how the hair is holding up, so on and so forth. But yeah, let's get into the tutorial. So just pulling down that cap for as far as it'll go, and then I go ahead and just measure off the hair from one ear to the next ear, so like the top of my ears, and I kind of do this in like a curved motion. That way all of the hair is as full as possible. I am using my 30-second hair glue. Of course, you can find this at any beauty supply store. You know, they have the small bottles, the larger bottles. I kind of get the medium-sized ones because I don't really do quick weaves that often. And then, yeah, I'm just laying the track down, curving those up, like I said, to provide the most, I guess, fullness. You'll see what I'm talking about a little bit later, to curve those tracks up. That way, when the wind blows or when I go to blend my hair, there are no tracks showing at all. This is just a really close-up frame of, you know, me applying the glue and what that looks like. You do have to kind of be careful because a lot comes out, so you want to make sure that you're kind of doing this slowly. I've been doing this for a very long time, so I can kind of move quick, no problem. Now the glue does dry extremely fast, so you don't have to go through that whole like blow dryer method or anything unless you absolutely want to. But to me, this was just fine. So don't worry about being too perfect if you are a beginner because it is just glue. And as you can see, even I get a little messy sometimes. So that's okay. I'm pretty much just going to continue the same motion of measuring out the tracks and applying those all the way up until I get near my closure area. Now when doing the side part, you want to be really, really careful not to just lay those tracks back and forth, back and forth. After a while, I will need to focus more of my attention onto the, I guess, whatever opposite side your bangs are going to be on, or no, the side that your bangs are going to be on. So in this case, this was the left side, or my right, your left, I guess it looks like. And so I just kind of focused more hair there. I definitely wanted to make sure that I can fit all bundles, so the 22, the 20, and then the 18 inch. So I did kind of stack those very close together. And since I'm not sewing it, everything's going to lay super flat because of that glue. So and so there are going to be some times where you may get a little bit of glue on the hair. All that you need to do is let that dry completely and then go ahead and take like a paddle brush or even a comb, brush through it, and that glue will come right out. No problem. I get glue in the hair like all the time. And as you can see, I'm still curving those tracks up just to make sure that the hair kind of falls toward my face, so everything's not so like pushed over to the side. And as y'all see, I have a big forehead, so I want to make sure that I frame this hair to a T. And this is me just showing you that I'm not going to touch those areas. So it's about 1.5 inches of space that I'm not going to work on right now. I'm just going to work on filling in the other side of that, as you can see. Alright, so I'll be right back once I'm done kind of filling in that area. And as you can see, there's no track showing. So if I didn't have any leave out, I would actually be okay. Alright, and then laying that very last track, I am going to go ahead and kind of lay it directly over where I pretty much gave myself that guideline, because that's literally where my parting area is. And even still, I kind of push it back just a little bit. That way it's not exactly on my hair, just in case I didn't measure out properly. And I'm just taking my time to kind of guide the track onto that space, because of course you kind of want the glue to get tacky when you're finishing off this. That way it's not super messy around your leave out area. And once you're content with that, of course you can kind of brush through the hair and still allow that top portion to kind of dry a little bit, or just go ahead and hit it with the blow dryer. It's up to you. Then I very, very carefully cut this with some scissors just to kind of open up that wig cap so that I can expose my leave out. And I do cut off any excess cap that's going to be left over around it. If you guys need help doing this part, it is probably going to be best that you do that, just because you don't want to cut your braids. Like, that would be crazy. Well, not your braids, but your leave out. That would just be no. So here I'm just kind of taking out the additional leave out that I have, so around the front, and then also the actual parting area. And I did go ahead and moisturize my hair with some coconut oil very lightly before starting my braids. I don't think I ever mentioned that in this video or the other one. But yeah, my hair is moisturized, so no need to kind of add anything additional here. And I am taking a hot comb, which is the electric one. I didn't use the one like for the gas stoves, just to lightly go through like the very base of my hair, because sometimes I can't get it as good as I want to with my flat iron. And this kind of helps out with baby hair too, but I'll be showing you guys a lot more tips and tricks for your edges, because as y'all know, I have coarse hair. Not everybody has that silky, you know, 1, 2, 3 and go. So I got you guys, I got you. Alright, and I'm just taking my 2-inch FHI flat iron just to go over my leave out. And the reason that it's smoking is because I do have that product already on my hair. Like I said, I did put coconut oil. Is that the best advice? I really don't know. I mean, obviously you never really want to straighten your hair with oil because it can burn a lot faster. But for the sake of the video, I went ahead and did not mind, because I knew that it needed to blend with this hair. And that's kind of the trick. Applying a little bit of product or a little bit of oil will allow your hair to blend with your extensions, no problem. Alright, and I'm just kind of smoothing everything over, making sure that I have my part intact. And then I will go ahead and just kind of get my edges together. Not that they were crazy anyway. Some people, if you don't care for the baby hair thing, definitely kind of move forward from here and go ahead and just kind of style the weave as is. But in my case, y'all know I love baby hair. Or broken off hair, as I usually call them. So, taking my argan oil edge control and just going around the perimeter of my hair. It kind of sucks because I really thought that I came up with a concoction, which was my argan oil edge control along with some Gotta Be glue, or like that gel, and I mixed the two together. Well, guess what? Argan oil, or Cream of Nature argan oil, they now have like a product that's called, like, I think it's like Snot or something like that, where it's supposed to be like a styling mousse. It's literally the same texture as when I mix together my argan oil edge control along, or the Cream of Nature edge control, with my Gotta Be glue. But anyway, I'm just kind of mad that they kind of stole my idea, or I don't know. I feel like I beat them to it. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, getting my edges together. You guys, this is a total optional step. You don't have to do it. And you guys, there are so many different ways to kind of style your, I guess your broken off or baby hairs, whatever you want to call them. So let me know if you want to see a detailed video of how I kind of maneuver mine, because I kind of do them different. Just depends on the day, especially with my weaves and stuff. Alright, so here I'm just going to go ahead and actually press out the hair. I was thinking about doing some curls, but just since this is my first rodeo with the hair, I want to see how long it's going to stay straight, how straight it's going to get, what it's going to look like. Is it going to be silky or kind of, you know, oily looking? So I did go ahead and just take my flat iron and go through the hair, as you can see. Alright, so I'm going to stop talking now and allow you guys just to watch this. Alright guys, so as you can see, this hair, now obviously it's Malaysian hair, so the texture blending with my hair is not going to be as silky as, or my hair is not as silky as Malaysian hair, which is typically why I would go for Brazilian, but no problems here. I did go ahead and take some of my Kendra flat iron spray along with my argan oil, cream of nature. It's just like a hair oil or spray. So go ahead and lightly spray that through my hair, and then I did go back with the flat iron. I'm not sure if I showed you guys this part to actually blend that in. So that does allow for your hair to kind of mesh into the hair a little bit easier. I believe that I'm actually going to add in a track in between my actual leave out so that it blends even more seamlessly. But let me know, well actually, yeah, let me know if you want to see that, because I'm planning on filming another video on this hair, but I'm not sure if you guys would want to see how I actually blend my leave out. Alright, and this is me just showing you that blend, babies, and letting you see that you are able to kind of do some versatile styles with this. If I would have left out the back, it would have been a lot more versatile. But that was pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys loved this video. I definitely enjoyed filming this for you. I'm definitely going to start doing a lot more kind of protective styles, but I'm also wanting to get back into those natural hair leave out, like those leave out videos. I don't know, the frontals are kind of taking over, and the wigs, especially on my channel. I want you guys to know that it's okay. You don't have to do the frontal thing. You can wear a natural weave. It's okay. I love you guys. Stay pretty. I will see you in my next video. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me any comments or questions down